Welcome to my yoga video. Today we're going to do a 40-minute, roughly around 40 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes yoga practice. We're going to use props today. So ideally you want to have 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, maybe try and find something that replicates a block. Hopefully something that's going to hold a little bit of weight. And today's yoga practice is going to work towards helping towards lower back pain. So we'll do some stretches that will release and relax the hip flexors and stretch the lower back. If at any point anything is uncomfortable for you, please just join me into this position. Into child's pose. So bring the knees really wide and feet together. Okay, and we drop the head to the floor. So just take that position anytime anything is too much for you or you are uncomfortable. And if you just join me in this position now, we're actually going to start in this position. So knees nice and wide, feet together. We want to push the bum towards the heels and then slowly walk the hands out and drop the head to the floor. And then when you're here, I want you to take some nice big breaths in and out of your nose. And just bring your awareness to your breath. Taking a nice couple of big deep breaths can really set you on the way for your yoga practice today. It allows you to just disattach from everything, just connect with your body and your breath and your mat. So just take this time to let anything go and just focus on yourself for the next 35 to 40 minutes. Nice big breaths. Okay, and slowly release. Bring yourself up. We're going to hopefully, if you can, stay on your knees. We're going to bring the wrists down to the floor and the hands down to the floor. So I invite you to just put your hands out in front of you. I'm going to take the hand and turn the fingers out to the outside. And then turn them towards you if you can. Okay, so you want to be here. And then we're going to place that hand onto the floor if you can. You may be out here a little bit, so that's fine, just stay there and just go where you can. Ideally we want them to be facing you. I'm going to take our left hand onto the top of the right hand and then just try and bring the right arm back slightly. So just leaning back towards you. Should feel a nice big stretch in the wrists here. In some of the poses today, we're going to be leaning onto the blocks with our hands. So it's important that we just take a bit of time and give a little bit of love to the wrists. It does feel slightly painful. So maybe don't push it too much, but just breathe through it. You want to feel a slight movement in the wrist. So slight discomfort. Okay, and then release the left hand. And then just turn the hand over, so turn the palm towards you. And this time we place the left hand back onto the right hand. And again we move towards us, so just stretching the front of the wrist now. Okay, and slowly release. And now bring your hand up, and then we're just going to move our wrists, rotating them from left to right, and then just a few from right to left. I'm going to change sides, so let's bring the left hand down, turn the palm down towards the floor and the fingers towards you. Place your right hand onto your left hand and then move your hand and body weight back. I've got my left and rights then. So remember, a slight discomfort. We don't want to push too far. If it's really, really painful, just go where you can go. And then slowly release the right hand. Turn the left hand over so the palm is facing up. Bring that hand back to the left hand and then lean back again. Ooh, this one's tighter. So just a little movement through the wrists. Breathing through it. And then slowly release. And again, we're just going to do some movements here. Nice circular movements in each direction. Okay, slowly come down onto your bum. I'm going to reach the legs out. We're just going to do a few rotations through the ankles and through the feet. So we're going to flex and extend the feet to start. So no straight spine. If you want to, you can use your blocks to keep you nice and stable, and then you don't have to, it's your choice. So we're going to flex the feet towards us and then extend and point them away. So just bring a nice movement into the ankles. Let's do one more. Okay, now open the legs a little bit wider. We're going to turn the toes out to the right side and then let them fall down and come in. And then all the way in, nice big circles. And then let's change direction. Nice big circles. Last one. Okay, and slowly shake the legs off. Okay, just a nice little hip opener to start. We're going to bring the right foot to the left hand. Place the left hand underneath the right foot. Place the right hand onto the knee. And then just take a small rock the baby. Again, try and keep a nice straight spine. Just moving through the hip here. So if you're a little bit low, that's fine. Just go where you can go. Okay, and now release the leg and bring the right foot, to the left leg. Place the left hand onto the left foot and then just gently push your right leg down, so the right knee, and then let it come up maybe, and then a little push. So you may feel a little bit more of an opening in the hip. One more. Okay, and release. Let's change sides. Right hand to left foot, left hand to left knee. Small rock the baby. Remember to keep a nice straight spine. We don't want to be leaning back here. Okay, a couple more. And then slowly bring the left foot to the right thigh. Take the right hand to the right foot. And then just a gentle push down. Nice, let it come all the way back up. Maybe bring it up a little bit more. Push it down. Last one. And then release that foot down. Bring the right foot in to meet the left foot. Take your hands to your feet. And then just take a gentle butterfly. So nothing too vigorous here. Maybe close your eyes and just take this moment to really focus on today's practice. Giving love to your body and to your back. And slowly release. Bring the knees into the chest. Wrap your hands around. Connect them together. And just bow your head to your knees. Relax the neck. Take one more breath. And then slowly release. You're going to join me for standing at the top of your mat. I'm going to bring your blocks to the outside of your mat. maybe a quarter of the way down. I'm going to come to the top of the mat and stand with your feet hip width apart. Relax your shoulders. Just make sure that your bum is not sticking out. You want to just tilt your pelvis slightly in. And now ground yourself through the feet. Relax your shoulders. Maybe open your hands out. Nice, good grounding here through the feet and through the breath. Take one more breath. Okay, on your next inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring the hands to the outside of the feet. Take an inhale, push your hips up and drop your head down. They may not go straight, so just go where you can go. So try and relax your head. And then exhale, bend the knees more. Bring the head up again slightly. Take a big inhale, push the hips up again. Stay here. And on your next exhale, drop them again. Inhale, step the right leg back. Bring the knee down, look up. Hold your breath and send the left leg back. Exhale, push into a child's pose. And then inhale, come forward, drop the tummy, raise the head for our cow pose. Inhale as we cow. Inhale, come forward and drop the tummy, raise the head. And then exhale, round the back, pull the tummy into the back, drop the head down for our cat pose. Take an inhale, drop the tummy. Exhale, cat pose. The knees want to be in line with the hips. The shoulders want to be in line with the hands. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Really push into the floor here. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And now slowly tuck your toes and push into a downward facing dog. Maybe adjust the feet, bring them a little bit closer to the body, and just take a little bit of time here to pedal the feet. Relax the hamstrings. Maybe release a bit of pressure from them if we're feeling any tension in our hamstrings. The hamstrings and the glutes are all connected to the back. So we need to take some time giving some love to the hamstrings, the glutes, just to help ease that lower back. Okay, and then slowly bring your knees down to the floor. We're going to step the right leg forward, bring the blocks in slightly. Push the left knee back, turn the blocks up higher, drop the hips down, and now use the blocks to push into. You may need to adjust them to bring them back slightly. So I'll just show you from this angle. We're going to be here, okay? It's going to feel slightly uncomfortable on the inside of your hip. You may feel it in your glutes as well. It depends on your body. So just go where you can go and now stay here. Relax the head. If you're not feeling it, maybe push your knee back a little bit further, the back knee. Take one more breath. And then slowly release the leg back. And come back into our child's pose. Knees wide, feet together. Really take a big stretch. And then slowly bring yourself back up. Bring your feet out, bring your knees in slightly. Remove your blocks to the outside of the mat. Push back into your downward facing dog position. And now step your right leg all the way through in between your hands. Exhale, step your left leg forward. Inhale, raise your hands up, push your pelvis forward. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, bend forward. Bend in the knees here. Inhale, look up, straighten the legs. Push the hips up. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the head. Inhale, push up. Exhale, bend the knees. We're going to do one more just because it feels so good. Inhale, push up. And exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, step the left leg back, bring the knee down, look up. Exhale, hold your breath. Bring your right knee back. Make sure your hands are in line with your shoulders. And push back into your child's pose as we exhale. Take a few breaths here. And then on your next inhale, come forward. Drop the tummy, raise the head. Exhale, pull the tummy into the back, round in the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center, tuck the toes, push into downward facing dog. Adjust the feet and pedal the feet if you want to. This time we're going to step the left leg forward, bring the right knee down, bring the blocks in, walk them back slightly, raise the torso, drop the hip. Relax the back foot. If you want to come onto your fingertips, you can, your choice. Put the blocks where is comfortable for you. Nice big opening in the front of the hip. Relax the shoulder blades, relax the shoulders. Just allow your body to sink into the mat. Okay, slowly release, bring the blocks back out. Bring your hands back down to the floor, step your left knee back. Bring the knees wide again, feet together, come back into your child's pose. Dropping your head to the mat, take some nice big breaths. And slowly walk your hands in, bring your knees in. And we're going to slowly come back up to standing. This time we're coming back to the top of the mat. Just going to do a couple of sun salutations without any pauses and without any cat-cows. So inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, bend forward. Hands by the side of the feet. Inhale, step the right leg back, bring the knee down, look up. Hold your breath, step your leg back to plank position or straight to knees if it's too much for you. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, scoop up and push all the way up for upward facing dog and pull the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck your toes, push into downward facing dog. Pedal the feet if you want to. And then I invite you, if you want to join me, raising your leg for three-legged dog or just stay in your downward facing dog. Raise your leg for three-legged dog, drop your head and chest towards the floor more, bend the knee and then stack the hip. So I want to open the hip up to the left side. And then inhale, step the right leg all the way forward, left leg forward. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go again on the other side. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, step the left leg back, bring the knee down, look up. Hold your breath, step back to plank position or to the knees. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, scoop for upward facing dog. Relax the shoulders. So a little mini back bend here. Tuck your toes as we exhale, push into downward facing dog. And then again, if you want to join me, please join me. If not, just stay here, maybe pedaling the feet, or just stay in here in downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up to the sky for three-legged dog. And then bend the knee and stack the hips. So a lovely big opening. Keep pushing your head and chest towards the floor. It may slip up slightly. And then slowly inhale, step your left leg forward. Exhale, step your right leg forward. Inhale, raise up, push your pelvis forward. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lovely, well done, and shake off. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves to wide-legged. We're going to take our blocks really wide on the mats. Or mats, I've got 3 mats here to keep it nice and spongy. Okay, we're going to bring the legs wide. Quite wide we're going to go. We're going to turn the right foot out to the right side. And then turn the left foot in just slightly. Take your block and take it to the outside of your right foot. Bend the right knee. Sink into the knee slightly, but don't forget to stop. Don't not put pressure for your back foot. So I want to put pressure for your front foot and your back foot. Totally lost my word in there for some reason. Okay, take a big inhale, reach the arms out, really pushing through both legs evenly. Exhale, bring the right hand down to the block. And then reach your left hand over. So we want to push through the hips here. Push evenly through both legs and just apply a little bit of pressure onto the block. We're not trying to be fancy coming all the way down. We're using our props to allow us to get in good positions and really work on what we need to work on rather than trying to be the best. So just focus here on lengthening through the side of the body. Keep this front leg bent, the back leg straight. And when we're here, push the hips slightly, reach the arm out further and push the leg away from you. And look up in between your arm. Okay, and slowly come back up. And let's change sides. Turn the right foot in slightly. Left foot out, take the block to the outside of the left leg. Inhale, reach the arms out to left to right. Keep pushing through both legs. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lower that left hand down. Just a nice gentle touch on the block. Nice strong left knee bend. And then pushing through both feet. Lengthen and reach that arm all the way over. Push the hips slightly up. Lengthen through the side of the body. We want a beautiful big stretch. Keep pushing through this leg to make sure that the knees bend. and use your block. And slowly release. And come back to the center. Let's heel toe the feet in. So return the feet in, return the heels in, return the feet in, return the heels in. And come up and shake off. You may just need to move the body, maybe wiggle the hips. Take a little wiggle if you want to. Okay. This time, we're going to bring the legs wide. We're going to turn the right foot out to the right side. We're not going to bring them as wide as we have just. They're a little bit in, so maybe a little bit more than hip width apart. We're going to turn the right foot out to 90 degrees. Turn the left foot in to about maybe 60 degrees. Keep both legs straight. Take a big inhale, reach the arms out. Keep the hips facing forward. And then exhale, lower the right hand to the inside of the right leg and reach the left hand up to the sky. One more breath. And slowly release her back to the center. Turn the right foot in, turn the left foot out. Keep both legs straight, reach. And exhale, lower. Push that right hand up to the sky, left hand just tucked onto the inside of the calf or the ankle. Look it up to that right hand. Nice big stretch, and then slowly come back to the center. And again, on a heel toe in and shake off. I'm just going to work on a couple of balance poses. So I'm going to bring both blocks to the top part of our mat. I'm going to bend the knees, plant the hands into the blocks, and take a small step back. Okay, we're going to go right leg first, so we may need to adjust as we start to move. I'm going to step that right foot back. Try and keep a nice straight spine, as straight as we can. Just a little bit of pressure onto the blocks, not everything. Really putting pressure through this left foot. And we're going to slowly extend the right leg up, squeeze the tummy tight into the back, and then point the toe away from you. Try and keep your hip facing down. We don't want to be open here. Okay, so keep the hip facing down, and then just lengthen. Lengthen through the head and lengthen through the leg. And then if we can, come onto the fingertips. And just hold here. We want to squeeze the bum really tight, so we're working the glutes. Strengthening the glutes is going to help our lower back. Squeezing the abdominals nice and tight, and slowly lower the right foot down. Walk the right foot in. We're going to change sides. Bring the left foot back. Get yourself nice and comfortable. Nice bend in that front leg. So not too much, just a little bit to keep you stable. And then slowly raise the left leg up. Lengthen through the leg, point the toe away, keep the hip facing down. Nice pull in of the tummy. Really pulling the navel in. Strong abdominals. Also going to help support your back. Lengthen through your spine, lengthen through your leg. Maybe coming up onto your fingertips if you can. And slowly release. And then if you want to, just walk your blocks in towards your body, bend your knees, and then draw up your head towards your knees. And then gently roll up through your spine. And take a big inhale, reaching up. Connect the hands together, squeezing tight, push them up to the sky. And slowly release. We're going to come down to the mat, so please join me. And we're going to bring our block with us. We're going to come into our bridge position. And we're going to place the block underneath. Okay, so we want to, once we push it into our bridge position, we want to place the block around here. So around the sacrum area, just above the sacrum, lower back. So just above the bum at the bottom of the back. Okay, if it's too much being this way up, we start here. Okay, and if it's too much for you there, or maybe if you want to just work on a few moving bridges. So just gently pushing the hips up and down. And go at your own pace if you're going there. So make sure that your heels are in line with your knees. We're going to take our position. We're going to push our hips up and then place the block on the sacrum area. And then let your hips fall, your back, fall into the block. And then release your hands by the side of your body. Now we're here. We want to focus and connect with our breath. Relax your shoulders and your arms. And just take this time to connect with your breath and observe your breath. Surrendering your body to the mat and to the block. Allow the block to do the work for you. And close your eyes. Really enjoy being here. Your tummy will rise on every inhale and fall on the exhale. Just allow it to naturally move. Let it really expand, let it go out. We're not here to be looking great, we're here to feel great. And we know that when we connect with our breath and our body, we will feel great. My floor is freezing. I'm just going to take a couple more breaths here. And on your next inhale, push your hips up off of the block and gently remove your block, and then slowly lower your hips down to the mat. Bring your knees into your chest, place your hands onto your shins, and just take a nice gentle rock from side to side. So give it a nice massage to the lower back. Just really enjoy this feeling. Okay, and then slowly release your feet down. We're going to bring the right foot to the left knee. Place the arms out long. And then keeping the legs as they are, we're going to move over to the left side. So let the legs fall over to the left side. And then look down your right arm. Nice, easy breathing here. You should feel a really big stretch in the glutes and the side of the body. And the hips and the legs. Just enjoy being here, work with your breath. If you can't get to the floor, you may want to use your block. So just place underneath the leg. That's absolutely fine. Remember, we use the props as much as we can. And then if you want to, you can stay here for as long as you want. I'm going to leave you now, so thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. Please check out my other videos on YouTube, and thank you so much for joining me and practicing with me. Take care, and I'm sending love and light from me to you.